When there's no more hope is left in me, I can see what comes my way.
Hi, if you're new to my channel, I'm Lori. Welcome to the Chatty Bookworm. Today I'm going to talk about books that I want to read in June. Some of the books aren't out yet, and I don't have I'm not going to show you, I'll just tell you. Some books are going to be, LGBTQI+, even though most of them are male because, or, male, or, I'm not sure. I know male are on it. I'm not sure if there's any other LGBTQI plus on here or not until I read it, or if somebody will let me know. But yeah, some of the books, like I said, aren't out yet. So first, if you're new to my channel, hi. I hope you guys will stay. And yeah. And let's see, what else do I want to say before we get started? If you guys like the video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't. And, comment. From my question, I'm going to ask you, what is your most anticipated book of June? And also, is there any vacation plans that you guys have for June? Is there any readathons? I might do. I'm not gonna like what you call it one, like make a TBR for one, but I know my friend Drew is doing oh, I forgot what it's called now. I haven't done it in a while. But Mel, I forget if, I don't even know if her channel's still the same. What is it called? Man, oh geez, I forgot the name of the readathon that she hosts. The camp one, like camp readathon, camp whatever. Anyways, Mel is doing that again. I forget her channel's name. Melanie, I mean. Well, yeah, so she's doing one. I'm not and there's like summertime, and there's like certain prompts, and there's 3 hosts, and it's her. I mean, the host. She's the host, and then there's 2 co-hosts. I can't remember the name of the readathon, so if I remember, I'll put it down below. I don't know what the prompts are. Like I said, there's 3 teams that you can choose from one of them. And I might pick like a couple from Drew's just to, to participate, but I'm not gonna make a TBR out for it. If I do decide to read anything, I'll just let you know that it's for that camp. I mean, for his camp, and what the prompt is. But I'm not doing a TBR for it, so maybe some of these will work. I don't know. But okay, now let's get started. My most anticipated read is definitely Leather and Lark. The first, the second book in the, I don't know what it's called series, but the first one, why am I blanking on it when it was one of my favorite books of the year, last year? Let's see, Butcher and Blackbird. Yeah, the first one was Butcher and Blackbird. Now it's Leather and Lark. That comes out a week from today. So I'm super excited. There's another one that comes out that same day. Another one that I'm super excited about is Ashley Poston's new one. I don't know when that one comes out. I think it's like the last week of the month of June. I do want to read that, and there's a couple other ones that I know I pre-ordered. So I'm looking forward to all those. Okay, now I might not get to all these next month, and that's okay. And there's some books that I might get to that I haven't even mentioned because I'm going to be mostly just mood reading, but these are some of the books that I'm really excited about. There's a couple of books that I have to read. So I'm going to tell you the 2 that I have to read. I am so far behind on Air of Fire. I mean, why am I forgetting the first one? Throne of Glass. I need to continue on in my reread of Throne of Glass. We're already supposed to be on, I think, Queen of Shadows and the other one. We're supposed to be doing the tandem read this month, and I'm so far behind. So I did start this. I'm on page 39, so I'll read this and hopefully Queen of Shadows as well. I might just do one a month. I know Bethany from Beautiful Bookish Bethany is doing the doing a read along for this, and she's going to be on Air of Fire this month. So yeah, I might just do her timetable now that I'm behind. And then if you guys saw my video that I did, I am going to be doing an Ember in the Ashes by Saba Tahira read along. I'm going to be reading each book a month. The new one comes out which is Air, which is a spin-off kind of. And yeah, a spin-off of This World. So that comes out in October. So I'm going to be reading Ember in the Ashes in October. I mean, not October, I'm sorry. I'm going to be reading Ember in the Ashes in June. July, I'm going to be reading Torch Against the Night. August, A Reaper at the Gates. September, Sky Beyond the Storm or something like that. And then October will be Air. So, if you guys would like to participate, that'd be awesome. I will warn you, this is very dark, and yeah, if you cry, easy, you're probably gonna cry. This is Ellis and Laya? Is her name Laya? Why am I forgetting? Leah? I always forget how you pronounce her name. But I know his is Elias. Layla. Laia. So I always forget. And his is Ellis. So. And she is, is it her aunt and uncle or grandma and grandpa? I can't remember. Get killed, and her brother gets taken for treason, and she gets away, and she's like, goes to the, what do you call it? Like, the rebel? Yeah, the rebel side, and wants their help trying to, save her brother. And they say, you have to go and be a, spy on the Empress. How do you say that word? The main lady, I forget what you call her. Anyways, and you have to like give us secrets about it. So she has to become a slave. And then there's Elias. He does not want to be part of this world. He don't want nothing to do with what his mom, the Empress, or whatever you want to say, wants. And he wants to escape, but something happens, and he doesn't, and then it takes from there. I know I'm explaining it awfully, but yeah, I'm going to be reading these and doing spoiler reading vlogs, so I'm excited to get back into this world and reread it. Those are the two that I have to read. I have The Stars Are on Our Side by Jennifer Hartman. This is the third book. The first one was Still Beating. The second one is The Lotus, and then this one. You meet the main girl, Tabitha, in the first book, and you meet, what is his name? Gabe in the second book. Gabe is the brother of the main guy in the second book, and Tabitha, it's not a spoiler, she's one of the girls that was taken by the guy in the first book. What he did, if you don't know what Still Beating's about, he would kidnap a guy and a girl, and he would want them to like fall for each other, and then he would kill them after they fell for each other. And she's one of the ones that survived. So, and now it's her story. So yeah. And Gabe's brother, I don't think Gabe is the brother to the guy. I think Gabe is the brother. I'm forgetting if he's the brother to the girl in the second book. He's either brother to the guy or the girl. I don't remember now. But anyways, I just know both of them are in the second book, and she's in the first book. And it's their story, and it's probably going to be sad because I'm sure she's going to be telling her story throughout about what happened to her and the guy that she was with. So yeah. War and Peace by Leo Tolstoy. I'm not going to be reading this version of War and Peace, but I'm going to start this in June, but it'll probably be like August, probably? 8 weeks? Yeah, 8 weeks. I'm going to try to read it and reading in 8 weeks. My friend Janae is going to be reading it, but she's going to start it sooner because I'm going to get another copy, and it won't be here until around the 5th. But the reason why I don't want to read this one, look at the print. Like, that is way too tiny. So that, I got books all over. I'm sorry, you guys. So I'm just going to have to reach every every which direction. I have Damage, which is I don't know if there's going to be any more books after this, but it's the Protector series by Sloane Kennedy. This is very dark. It has trafficking, sex trafficking and stuff like that in this book. So, I mean, in this whole series. And she said you really don't have to read the whole series till at least read book 11, because you'll meet Silver in that one. I forget when Dalton came into the books, but I know Dalton's in some of the books as well. But they do say that you should read at least book 11, but they do say you could, like, could be spoilers for the other books as well. But I've read every single one, so I didn't even know that there was a new one this year. And I bought it as soon as I knew. So I might read the other ones that I have. I just bought the ones that I really love and I want to reread and annotate. But anyways, that's enough of that. But it's going to be his and Dalton's story. So yeah. I started this one. I might finish this before June by Casey Keene. My Bloodline. I do have book 2. I think there's like 6 books. I think the first 3 are her story, and then there's a duology. That's her friend, I think. But I just know this is a white shoes, and she's what is called an ace. And yeah, that's all I really know. Something that she has to go to this college because of something in her bloodline, and yeah, because it's the criminal underworld. In other words, the school is, the school for kids, I guess, or the bloodline of the school, whatever you want to call it. But I read the first 63 pages and I really liked it. I don't know if there's going to be any Mel. I know some of Casey Keene books are supposed to have Mel in it, but I'm not sure if these ones have Mel. But I'm super excited to read them. I'm just going to grab the first one, but I'm probably going to do a reading vlog. I read Heartstoppers before, besides the 5th one, so I'm going to reread the first 4 and then finally finish the last book. So I might do a reading vlog. I'm not going to tell you what that's about. Everybody and their mother should know about what Heartstoppers is about. Like I said, I have books everywhere, so I'm trying to find everything. We'll grab these 2 next, and then I got a pile over there if I can reach it. My friend Erica is going to be reading the rest of the Necessary Evil series in June, and then we're going to talk about it, me and her. So, I'm going to reread the whole series, but I only grabbed Unhinged. I'm not reading this copy, of course. This is a beautiful copy that I bought from Onley James. So, I love this copy, so I don't want to ruin it, because look at how cool this is. Like, I do not want to write in this book. So, I'm so excited about this. It says Adam and Noah. Ain't that cool? Like, I just love this. So, yeah. So, I'll read my copies that I've already read, but I just grabbed this one. And I wasn't going to grab them all. There's Unhinged, Psycho, Moonstruck, Head Case, Madman, Lunatic, Maniac, and then there's a small one, and I'm forgetting the name of it. Damaged? Did they say Damaged? No, Damaged is a small one, like 100-something pages. But I'm going to be reading all of them. Rereading them, I should say. I'm so excited because I haven't reread any of Onley James lately. Stickers. Whatever you buy for her books on her website, you get some stickers. So, yeah. Let me put that up there. And then I have Wild at Heart by Riley Hart and Christina Lee. All I know about this is that they used to be friends, I think. And now they're not, and he works on his ranch or something. And they're going to start, falling for each other again. Her books usually make me cry. I'm so excited. I don't think there's any purple in this. Or I would save it for Gabby's. Gabby is, if you don't know, she does like you call it like oh my gosh, I forgot what it's called, but it's Taylor Swift, she does like a certain color. So she's doing, in June, she is doing one for, Lavender Haze. So anything with purple anywhere on the cover. I can't remember if it's the second to last week or the last week, so I don't know if it's the week that I leave or right when we get back that she's doing it. She does like a 48-hour one. You just read books that have purple anywhere on the cover. So, but that one doesn't have purple. Oh gosh, this is going to be a long video. I'm sorry, you guys. I have Painful Love, which is the second book in this one series. I read by, oh, I forgot to say, it's by T. Ashley and Addison Beck. I read the first one, which is Hateful Love. I think I gave it a 4.5. I'm not going to tell you anything about this one besides it's one of the, it's the next two two people that you meet in the first book, and it's really good. And there's a lot of triggers and things like that. She always does a playlist. They always do a playlist, but yeah, there's like PTS and a whole bunch of other stuff I'm not going to say because I know a lot of people think it's spoilers. Yeah, so it's their love story. I have the Boyfriend subscription, still haven't read that, by Steven Salvatore. This is a Mel Pretty Woman romance. I started this, but I'm going to reread it probably. A Rune of Shattered Secrets by Max Walker. This is the second book in a Magic and Marvel novel series. And this is Maddox and Caleb's story, and that's all I'm going to say. And I'll say that Maddox is a certain type of dragon. That's all I'm going to say. Okay, got another stack if I can get to it. I'll grab the next two. I don't know. I might reread the first book, but I didn't grab it. But I want to read Raven Song by T.J. Klune if I can get to it. I started it before, but it was so long ago that I need to reread it. This is Walt Gordo and Mark's story. And the first book was Ox and Joe. And I freaking loved it, but it was so long ago, so I don't know if I need to reread it first. But I might, so we'll see. But anyways, I would love to read all these books. I know there's novellas, but I don't know where you find the novellas with, I think, the mom and maybe some other people. I'm not really sure. If anybody knows, will you guys let me know? Thank you. But I definitely want to read that. I have Iced Out, the first book in the Leighton? I'm not sure. By C.E. Ritchie. This is All's fair in hate in hockey. They don't like each other, but then they like hook up, and then like superstition, so they decide to keep like hooking up during the season, and then of course they're gonna fall for each other. I got 3 more. Ugh. I have Jagged Edge. It's the third book. I haven't even read the other ones, but I'm not interested in the other ones. But this is by H.C. Riley. It's the third book in the Havoc Hills series. This is Jagged Edge. This is like Mel. He like pushes one guy away or something like that, and then him or the other guy start falling for another guy, and then the other guy, of course, you know what I mean. It's gonna wind up being where all 3 of them, end up being together. So, kind of a why choose. I have On Guard by J.R. Gray and Andy Jackson. This is, he sells his virginity. His mom and dad, what do you call it, like, disown him, I guess you would say. Take his money away, whatever. So, in order to stay in college, he agrees to sleep with this guy, and then, he'll give him enough money that he can stay in college, I guess. I'm probably totally wrong. And then we have Fallen Shadows by K.C. Keene. I'm not sure, like I said again. I know some of her books have cross swords or crossing swords, whatever you want to call it. So, I'm not sure if this is one. I know it's a why choose. There's another one by her that I have that I would love to read, but I don't know what I did with it. So I'm hoping as I'm going through my bookshelf this month to go through more books that I will be able to find it. It's called I'm trying to find it. Reckless Souls is the first one. So if I can find it, I want to read that as well. And I just know this is what I choose, and her dad makes her go back to the school, maybe? I'm not really sure too much. And that's it. Those are the books. Let me know some of the books that you, like I said, that you guys are most anticipated in reading. There's other books I want to read. I would love to reread. I would love to reread Losers Part 1 and 2. I would love to read Pucking Around by Emma Raff. Emma Raff, is it called? I got it right over there. I just can't grab it because the books will fall. So I would love to read that one because it's a I choose, and I know that there's Mel and that cross stitch and whatever you want to call it, crossing swords, whatever. So yeah, those are just some. I would love to maybe reread In Deeper Waters by Luckins. I always forget F-E-F-T-F-C. I always forget the initials. And then there's some other books I would love to get to that either reread or read for the first time, but we will see. Let me know down below. And again, let me know if you guys are doing any vacations, if you're reading any of these books that I was talking about. Are you going to be participating in my Ember and Ashes read along? And that is it. Till next time, happy readings. Thanks for being awesome, and I will talk to you guys all later. Happy Pride Month.
There's no more hope is left in me. I can see what comes.